Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Monday, July 28, 2025. Fans can expect Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, to pick a fight. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, tracks down Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Getty. Plus, Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and Drew Keynes, Cameron Matheson. Doomed wedding begins. Let's start off with Willow and Drew. Fans know that to desperately save her, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, told the bride that her mother slept with Drew. Willow was horrified, and when Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, stepped into the room, she was confronted by her daughter. Nina has no choice but to admit it was true. While she may have lost her daughter, Nina is hopeful that it means there will be no wedding. However, the next thing Nina knows, Willow is walking down the aisle beelining for Drew. There is a glare on her face, so I bet she's going to blast Drew in front of everyone. I feel bad for the kids involved, especially precious Scout Kane, Cosette Abinant. Meanwhile, Jason will try to track down Liesl. Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, right-hand man does, and the two talk. Of course, Jason's primary concern will be the woman who looked like Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud. Could Liesl know something about Britt's survival, or will she be just as blindsided as everyone else? General Hospital spoilers for Monday, July 28, reveal that Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Muncy, asked Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, to distract Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, from Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos. Then Christina grilled her sister about her feelings for Cody. Molly denied having a thing for Cody, but that doesn't mean sparks aren't flying. However, Cody's scheme with Christina to target Eva Jerome, Maura West, could come with some complications. It is also teased that Molly will pick a fight. Will this fight be with Christina, Cody, or perhaps even Ava? Meanwhile, Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, lays down the law with Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. With Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, and Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, onto Joss, how will the investigation into Professor Henry Hank Dalton, Daniel Goddard, end up? Anna and Dante are being cautious, but if Joss gets into some kind of trouble, then all bets could be off. Port Charles is set to explode with drama, emotion, and jaw-dropping revelations as Monday's episode of General Hospital airs on July 28. Viewers should brace themselves because the fallout from multiple storylines is reaching a fever pitch. At the center of the chaos is Carly Spencer, who finds herself blindsided by news that could alter the course of her life. Meanwhile, Willow's wedding day doesn't go according to plan. Molly lets loose in a fury rarely seen from the usually level-headed legal eagle, and Michael Corinthos grows more anxious as secrets inch closer to the surface. With tensions building and relationships on the verge of collapse or redefinition, this episode promises to be a game-changer. Carly is stunned when a shocking visitor arrives with unexpected news. Still reeling from the emotional blow of Jack Brennan's death and the complicated layers that are now surfacing in her personal life, Carly is in no position for more surprises. But surprises are exactly what Monday brings. The appearance of a figure from her past stuns not just Carly, but everyone within her orbit. The news that drops in her lap is a twist that no one saw coming and forces her to rethink everything she's been planning. It's a brutal reminder that in Port Charles, peace is always temporary, and the past has a way of crashing into the present without warning. As the weight of Brennan's death continues to bear down on her, Carly begins to question who she can trust and whether anyone in her inner circle truly has her back. The visitor's message carries implications that could affect Jason, Drew, and possibly even Sonny. While Carly wants to believe that she can stay strong for her family, this latest hit might be one too many. The heartbreak, betrayal, and uncertainty are chipping away at her composure. She's no longer sure where her loyalty should lie. And as the truth unravels, she may have to make a decision that puts her at odds with the people she loves most. Meanwhile, Willow's wedding day begins with joy and excitement, but quickly takes a sharp turn as a shocking development throws the entire ceremony into chaos. What was meant to be a beautiful union between Willow and Michael transforms into a day of difficult choices and explosive truths. A mystery guest's sudden appearance turns heads, but it's what they say that drops jaws. A wedding bombshell that's been quietly brewing for weeks is finally detonated, and Willow finds herself caught between the dream she's always wanted and a reality she can no longer ignore. The shock doesn't come from an affair or a family feud, but from Willow's past, resurfacing in a deeply personal way. Rumors have been swirling about Nina's potential interference, and while she's certainly been scheming from the sidelines, this surprise may have more to do with something Michael has been hiding, or perhaps something Drew buried before he disappeared from Willow's emotional radar. The betrayal stings deeply, and Willow finds herself questioning whether she truly knows the man she's marrying. As the pieces fall into place, she may have to reconsider everything, including saying, "I do." Elsewhere, Molly Lansing Davis finally hits her breaking point. After weeks of bottled-up anger and emotional restraint, she explodes in a fury that stuns even those closest to her. For Molly, the pressure has been mounting. The tension between her and Christina has been bubbling for months, particularly in the wake of their surrogate storyline and clashing values. But it's not just Christina who feels Molly's wrath. TJ is caught in the crossfire as well. Their once solid relationship is now riddled with resentment and distrust. Monday's episode sees Molly confront a betrayal she didn't see coming, and her reaction is fierce. It's rare to see the typically rational Molly lose control, but that's exactly what happens as accusations fly and long-held grievances are unleashed. Her fury isn't just emotional, it's strategic. She begins making moves that suggest she's preparing to play hardball, not just in her personal life, but also in her professional one. Could this be the beginning of a dark turn for Molly? Fans who followed her moral compass for years may be shocked by what she does next. At the same time, Michael is increasingly on edge. The wedding may be falling apart around him, but it's the hidden secrets he's been keeping that have him most concerned. He's made choices he can't take back, some in the name of protecting his family, others driven by fear of the truth. Now, with Willow questioning everything and Carly spiraling in the aftermath of Brennan's death, Michael's world is becoming dangerously unstable, and the more he tries to hold it together, the more it begins to unravel. Monday's episode will see Michael try to get ahead of the damage, but time may not be on his side. He faces a difficult confrontation with a character who knows far more than they should. This person's sudden knowledge about his actions threatens to blow the whole story wide open. And if Michael doesn't act fast, Willow won't be the only one turning her back on him. His moral dilemmas are catching up with him, and he's being forced to consider how much more he's willing to risk in order to keep control. Amid all the chaos, Nina Reeves is watching from the shadows. Though she isn't front and center this episode, her influence is felt throughout. She's been quietly manipulating the edges of several storylines, including Willow's wedding, Carly's grieving process, and even Drew's recent withdrawal. Nina knows more than she's letting on, and she's waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Whether or not she'll get the chance depends on what Carly does next. There's also trouble brewing with Jason Morgan. Though his reunion with Port Charles seemed like a beacon of hope, especially for Britt Westbone, it's now turning into a complicated mess. Jason is torn between helping Carly, supporting Britt, and digging deeper into the mystery of Brennan's death. His loyalty is being stretched to the breaking point. And as more layers of deception surface, Jason may have to choose between love and obligation. Britt, still struggling with her return from the shadows, sees Monday's chaos as a dangerous sign. She knows what it's like to be the third wheel in Jason's life, and she's determined not to repeat history. With Carly emotionally destroyed, Britt fears that Jason may abandon their rekindled bond just to be Carly's rock once again. Her instincts tell her that this pattern won't change, and that she may have to walk away before she gets hurt again. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Jocelyn Jacks tries to hold it together for her family, but the emotional weight is becoming too much. She confides in Trina, revealing fears about Carly's mental state and her concern over how Michael's actions will affect their family's future. Jocelyn is no stranger to drama, but this time it feels different, more dangerous, more permanent. Trina offers support, but is also dealing with her own uncertainty surrounding Spencer's absence. Monday will give viewers a glimpse into her loneliness and her quiet hope that her relationship isn't as doomed as it feels. She's holding on, but barely. Meanwhile, Christina faces backlash from Molly that may lead to an irreversible fracture between the sisters. She's been trying to be the bigger person, but Monday's eruption from Molly may finally push her over the edge. When Christina hits back, it's with words that cut deep and leave lasting scars. Their once close bond may not survive what's coming. As Port Charles prepares for the fallout of all these explosive events, Monday's episode is a clear turning point. Relationships are splintering. Truths are coming to light. And every character is being forced to face the consequences of their actions. From Carly's devastating shock to Willow's unexpected heartbreak, from Molly's unleashing fury to Michael's quiet panic, this episode will deliver everything fans have come to expect from General Hospital, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.